Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we went to the rowdy events with Hyaki Yako having to host a field trip for Gehenna. That was fun. Now we are off to some serious stuff. We are now going to be taking parts in the new story that came out. That's finally here. Chapter 3 of the Foreclosure Task Force. We saw the prologue, which started to set things up. So exciting to see. Let's dive on into the foreclosure gang and see what they are up to. Not quite sure how many episodes there are in this part, so we'll just see where we're at about 45 minutes. So yeah, let's dive into this, shall we? We are in a storage room. This dust is getting my throat. This is the last one. It should be. Why do they have to schedule a cargo transport now of all times? These storage rooms haven't been touched in ages. Seriously though, what's this place even for? I guess they store inscriptions about academic industrial cooperation. Whatever that means. It's for important documents. These ancient things are important. They wouldn't be sitting there collecting in 10 inches of dust if that were true. Doesn't matter either way. Let's just get this over with. The boxes in that corner are marked for disposal. Are you sure? Maybe we should open them up and double check. It'll be fine. We're on a tight schedule, so get a move on. If you say so. Oh. Move! Those shells are gonna fall! How'd the supports break? What'd you do? Me? I didn't even touch it. Oh. Whoa, that was a close one. How does a metal shelf just snap like that? Probably rust. More importantly, how are we gonna clean this all up? Huh? What's this? Ugh, I can't believe this. What are you looking at? I don't know. A document that fell out of one of the boxes. A sales contract for some kind? From Abydos High School? Huh? Oh. Okay. Sandy streets! Look at her, with her hair tied back. Nozzle me. Is this the place? Nepithis Private Middle School. Is this still one of the, is still part of the flashback of Hoshino? That's right. I remember. Nozomi was following her in the prologue. But student must be the vice president. She's still persevering all by herself. But why? Huh? Nope. I thought someone was there. Must have been my imagination. Nozomi is just spying on her. Or Nozomi. Nozomi? Why'd I call... Whatever. That was too close. I heard she's a generational talent and all that, but how'd she notice me? Generational talent? Or what else did you hear? Oh. I heard that Hoshino is... Oh. How'd she get around the wall? Oh no, she got caught. Wow, you know my name too? Busted. How about that? You see, you know me, but I don't know you. What's your business here? Nothing? Are you a spy? Who sent you? State your affiliation and year. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You might be older than me, but I won't go easy on you. Me? No, I'm not. Wait, I know that school emblem. Yep, I'm from the Abydos district too. And I'm actually younger than you. I'm graduating middle school this year. You? A middle schooler? You look way older than me. Oh right, I know where I've seen it. Nepithys private middle school. Nepithys. Yep, that's me. That doesn't explain much though. The Nepithys main office left the district ages ago, and the all-affiliated schools along with it. We're scheduled to close after my graduation. I'll be the last graduating class. Oh. Nepithys Private Middle School. An elite private school owned and operated by the Nepithys Group. I get it now. I did hear that Nepithys Group's successor was around middle school age. So why haven't you left the district yet? Izayo Nonomi. Oh. Taking one last tour before you leave? Doesn't matter either way, I guess. But what's the infamous Nepithys Group's precious little daughter bothering me for? And are you after the school? If Nepithys is trying to come after the school, the little successor is gonna find out just how easily a halo can shatter. Ooh. I'm sorry, Oh, she ran away. She scared her off. Oh, damn. I went a little too far. Damn. A little too far? Damn, you just almost threatened her. Oh boy. Nepithys Group. Can you explain already, Ayane? What's with this Nepithys thing buying up all our bonds? That's, well, St. Nepithys Company, or Nepithys Group. It's a business that started out in Abydos and grew like crazy. It was one of the most successful companies in all of Kavodos at one point. All of Kavodos? From Abydos? You're underestimating Abydos' influence before. She's right. Abydos was the best of the best. Once upon a time, we were a force to be reckoned with. We were an academy with a rich history, the strongest students, and the best education. Once upon a time. Well, then the sandstorms happened, and you know the rest. And during that golden age, the St. Nepithys Company flourished right alongside Abydos High School. But the sand wouldn't stop coming. The desertification of the district bled us dry, and the Nepithys came tumbling down along with Abydos. The Trans-Desert Railway was a desperate attempt to bring more commerce to the area, but it was too late. The venture nearly bankrupted them. Business came to a screeching halt, and Nepithys spread their money too thin trying to make up for it. The result was an economic collapse that Abydos, well, it simply couldn't recover from. The Abydos Student Council did the best it could to offset the fallout, but both students and residents left Abydos in a mass exodus. And after all that, Nepithys decided to cut its losses. The company sold off all of its business interests and left Abydos behind. Them's the breaks! By the time I started my first year, Nepithys was just a bad memory. So you're telling me our district got totally screwed because of Nepithys' greed? Hold your horses, Serica. They were one piece in a long domino of disasters. It's okay, Hoshino. She's entirely correct. Nepithys took a dangerous risk, and it was Abydos that paid the consequences. Nepithys was the final nail in the coffin that entombed Abydos. It was the core of Abydos' downfall, the antagonist in the story. My family was its founder. What? Yes, I'm the successor to the St. Nepithys Group. Nonomi. Is that why you have that golden car, and why Hoshino forbids her from using it? I mean, I guess it makes sense if she's the successor of a powerful group like that. I mean, and that golden card that she has makes a little bit more sense, and why Hoshino practically forbids her from using it. It's sort of new. You did, Ayane, and you didn't tell me this entire time. No, it was just from the context clues. Her gold card was the initial indicator, but then... I knew it! The gold card! It is linked to it. The Trans-Desert Railway was the project that accelerated the downfall of Abydos. If we can use it to save the world, there would be nothing more gratifying for me. Ooh. And when Nonami was able to access the railway system, that essentially confirmed it for me. So I was the only one who didn't know? What about you, Hoshino? Oh, okay. Good. Shiroko didn't know either. But why would you hide that the whole time? Well, sorry, that was super insensitive of me. I guess it's not the easiest thing to just bring up out of nowhere. Don't worry, Serica. And at the end of the day, you stayed. You had every reason to leave with Nepethys, but you stayed this whole time. Oh boy. With that said, I'll present the facts of the case. The Kaiser Corporation has sold out 45% of Abydos' bonds to the black market today. Kaiser likely made an exorbitant profit with these sales, and now we have a huge increase in creditors. I've confirmed that Nepethys bought up all the derivative bonds that were previously loaned out using Abydos' industrial facilities as collateral. At 4 to 5 times its original value, no less. Which begs the question as to why. I'll have to look into it. Would you be able to look at the collateral rights for the derivative bonds Nepethys purchased? Yes. Let me see. The collateral appears to include the following: developmental rights, ownership of specific facilities and infrastructure, as well as all ancillary facilities. Essentially everything except real estate. That's expected. Kaiser wouldn't let go of that so easily. Do you know which facilities were included? I saw it somewhere. Here. Infrastructure for transportation and subsidiary facilities. Since when do we have transportation stuff? The Trans-Desert Railway. What? There's nothing else in the district that fits the description. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would they buy a project they left to rot in the desert, and for 5 times the price they sold it for? Makes no sense on a business level. There has to be a motive we're not seeing. What could they possibly be trying to achieve? It's incomprehensible. I can't think of a single justification. Wait, what if they found an oil reservoir deep under the construction sites? No chance, Serica. If that were even remotely possible, Abydos would be a ghost town right now. Okay, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good. I mean, you know, that was a good thought. Well, what if it's some kind of super rare gem or element? Maybe they found germanium. What the fuck is germanium? You're as silly as ever as you are adorable, Serica. I promise this desert has been squeezed of every last drop of value you could possibly hide. I mean, Kaiser found that stupid airship. You really sure about that? And it's not like people didn't try. There was just nothing to be found. No oil, no super rare gems, no germanium. Wait, Serica, germanium isn't even worth anything to begin with. Well, it's not like anyone else is coming up with an explanation. It really is the $1 million question. Uh-oh. Emergency alarm? What happened? There's been explosions within the district. Intruders! Kaiser? Is it Kaiser? It doesn't appear so. They're not targeting any buildings or causing any particular destruction. Controlled detonations, maybe? They need an excavation site. It doesn't appear so. Wait, one moment. I found them. What? It appears that they're... Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. CCC! That felt great! Who the fuck are these two? Highlander Railroad Academy. Alright. Alright. That felt great! Loud. So loud. It's called expressing myself. Self-expression. Anyway, what's the sitch? The boulder block in the railway is no more, and as the icing on the cake, we can uncover the narrow gauge railway, just like it was described in the contracts. We just wrapped up repairs on the train. Can we take it on the test run? Please, please, please. We got deadlines to meet, so let's do it. We need to reach the abandoned route all the way down there. All aboard. Oh boy. Whoa, we're off. Oh boy. At this rate, we'll be a full week ahead of schedule. Oh, that's great, Nabo. You sure are our I's and are dotted and T's crossed? Hmm? What does that mean? Aren't we trespassing in a different district right now? Huh? Are we? And? What? What's this lack of concern? I don't know the name exactly, but we're in a different district right now. If we can begin construction with the proper permits and paperwork, we're basically invading. We could start an all-out war. Oh, is there something wrong with that? Seriously, why are you stressing over the small stuff? The Trans-Desert Railway is ours now anyway. What? Yuppies? We own 51% of the Abydos Trans-Desert Railway's derivative bonds. Yep, we do. So now all this belongs to CCC. Technically. Basically. However it shakes out, it'll be fine. Just owning the rights to the railway isn't enough. You need contracts, permits, construction agreements. Blah, blah, blah. Annoying. So annoying. Oh, boy. If we spend all that time unraveling the red tape, we'll never make the deadline. Don't ever forget. Time is money for railway workers. Yuppies, our motto was something like fast construction, no administration. Who cares about paperwork? Wow. This all sounds incredibly problematic, but if the CC is saying so, I'll take your word that there won't be any issues. There won't be, right? Sure? Nah, not a single one. Oh boy. Who the hell are you people? Oops, sister, they found out. So speedy. You said there wouldn't be a single issue! Highlander Railroad Academy. You're currently trespassing on Abydos territory. Explain yourselves! No work can be conducted in the Abydos district without express approval of the foreclosure task force. That's the law! No, it's common sense! Here I thought Jihanna were the only ignorant brutes who would flaunt common decency, but no! Kavo is just a menagerie of rude, brainless academies. Am I allowed to enjoy even one iota of logic in this world? Or are we all just psychopaths now? Jesus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Deep breaths, Ayane. Look, she's mad. Real mad. She sure is. What business does the highest Highlander Academy have in this district? Who's that? An adult? That's Sensei. Shale Sensei. Sensei? Shale? You haven't heard of them? They're infamous. The rumors say they'll burn everything in their path under the pretense of solving conflict between academies. The terrifying instructor who keeps the peace. One time someone made them mad and they blew up an entire train. One of ours. I would never cross them. In fact, the rumors only get worse and worse. I heard they were running around naked. Let's not ever follow us here. Good thing they're just rumors, right? Now, what has our esteemed teacher been getting himself into? Go, Sensei. Shiroko, nothing those people said is good, at all. Oh boy. Your excuses don't matter. We have jurisdiction over our district, and we demand that you cease this activity immediately. You may have the rights to the railway, but you're still required to cooperate with the district's governing body. What do Nozomi? Oh, there. Oh my god, no. Nozomi? I don't even know these two, and I was apparently saying her name. Alright. Duh, what we always do, Hikari. Oh boy. Huh? What do you think you're... Hey, that's dangerous! We're gonna do whatever we want. The pencil pushers can clean up after us. Oh boy, I like it. The train, it's moving on the Trans-Desert Railway. The Highlander students are all aboard the train. They're trying to get away. What should we do? Let's chase them. So their goal was to fix the train. We can figure out why after we catch them. Let's go! I won't let them treat Abados like this. We'll find out what they're up to. Following your lead, Sensei. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Foreclosure Task Force, move out! Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Who the fuck are these two? I like the music though. You know, playing this at normal speed feels wrong in a way. And I'm forced to have it at normal speed too. Oh boy. Oh, look at these two. You know, how's the train still moving? Yeah, I get the train's kind of blocking the way, but how's the train still moving? We're down. That was an interesting fight. All right. Wow, wow, wow. Those guys are stronger than a train. You got whooped. Don't look, but I think they're surrounded us. This is gonna impact scouting for sure. That's a problem. Construction's all messed up. They talk so big, but they were so weak. No more meaningless fighting. Answer my questions. What business does the Highlander Railroad Academy have in Abydos? What's your goal? You're smart to put at least some of it together, no? Who's this? Who the fuck are you? Overseer. Please help. We're done for. They might kill us. For actually. Another Highlander student? Who are you? You their friend? Carrying out a rescue mission? Friend would be more than a stretch. What? You can't trust anyone. I suppose my assignment is technically to rescue them, but I assure you it's a matter of obligation. My name is Asagiri Suo. I'm the overseer at Highlander Railroad Academy who answers only to the board of directors. An overseer? It's nothing fancy. I'm an errand girl for the higher-ups. Unfortunately, those idiotic... the twins you've apprehended are Tachibana Hikari and Nozomi, officers of the Central Control Center, or the CCC. Our relationship is more so those of adversaries that won't hesitate to deceive the other, but are forced to essentially occasionally work together. Exactly, she plays the role of overseer perfectly. An evil villain who hates construction. She lives only to disrupt our schedules. Back it up. Weren't you gonna call us something really, really mean? Yuppies, she was. How rude. Our academy runs on a point system of sorts, so we may be under the same banner, but by no means are we allies. Each railway route and region is controlled by different factions. Back to the matter at hand. As their overseer, I apologize. They failed to follow proper procedure and acted recklessly, so they are entirely at fault for their current situation. I'm sure you're aware, but we now own the development rights for Abydos' railway. That can't be true. We've looked into it. Nepenthes bought out the bonds, not Highlander Academy. We're one and the same at this point. As a corporate academy, it's common for Highlander to enter into contracts with private enterprises. Long story short, Nepenthes' rights and duties are also Highlanders. We're not aware, Miss Izayo Nonomi. You know each other? Nothing like that, but I'll let her explain. For now, would you mind releasing Dumb and Dumber to my custody? In return, I'll come to Abydos High School and answer any questions you have. That's... You can let them go. Freedom! Scary. That was so super scary. Prepare your questions. I'll come pay you a visit as soon as I'm able. You too. We're leaving. Just like that. Boy. Come on, kiddos. Let's get out of here for now. I'm sure we'll get our answers soon. Sure. We're out. Oh, boy. Things now gone. Oh, great. That's you. Wait, do I know you? Yume? I don't recognize you, but then I probably don't remember you. Oh, wait, no, it's you. Oh, wait, we're back to the past now. Okay, I get it. This is a Hoshino's friend, senior that went missing. How did this happen? Isn't it obvious, you naive, trusting soul? But you told me. You said it would be 90 hours of reliable work per week, and I get paid lots for it. You really think a broken down district like Abydos would have a reliable work? Ha! Around these parts, you scrap by with whatever work you can. Shouldn't I just still get paid, though? You're a riot. But I have to get paid. I need to make a lot of money so I can pay off the school's debt. And if my underclass finds out about this, she's gonna get really worried, and... You're really worrying about the wrong things here. You are a prisoner now. Every square inch of this building is lined with our subordinates, all armed to the teeth. No one's gonna save you now, honey. So... Huh? Was that an earthquake? The whole building? Oh boy. You disgusting thugs! What? What the? Oh boy. She came charging in. How does she know? Seriously, do you have to disappear when I already have so much to do? Do you know how long it took to find you? You got work to do. Let's go. You think you could just waltz out of here? Hey, stop this little girl immediately! Who are you talking to? Unless you have more cronies hiding in the ceilings, I already took out all the trash. How can that be? You did that by yourself? What kind of superhuman are you? Oh. Damn, she works quick. She doesn't hesitate at all. Fuck. What happened to this Hoshino? I was so scared. Hoshino! Can you please stop getting tricked by obviously dodgy adults? But how many times do I have to tell you? There's no rules or decency in Abydos anymore. Once all the residents left, the neighborhood turned to crime-ridden slums. Abydos is Coldest's trash can for its unsavory and wanted characters. So, if you don't know them, just assume they're bad. But what if they're not? What if they actually just need help? That's a fantasy. The only people in Abydos are criminals with bad intentions. But... No buts! If you try to help people, they'll take advantage of you faster than you can blink. Being on guard with anyone and everyone is the only way we'll protect our school. Which is why I'm saying you need to be more... Hoshino. The way you're speaking, it's wrong, Hoshino. Yume? Oh boy. This is really important, so please listen carefully, Hoshino. Wait, you don't have to tell me from this close up! Oh boy. Hoshino, you can't live your life being suspicious of everyone you come across. Accepting violence and lies as the norm, using them for our own gain. If we do that, one day we'll wake up and realize we've become the people we hate the most. Oh boy. You're right. We might be able to save Abydos using your methods, but it won't be our Abydos anymore. I can't bear the thought of Abydos becoming synonymous with lies and violence, of it becoming somewhere we can't trust our neighbors. I know you think it's silly, but I hope that we'll always be able to hold our hand to help people who need it, especially in times like these. We can offer food and clothing to those who are hungry and cold. I'm not very well spoken, so I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think if it's you, you can understand what I'm trying to say. No way, this is exactly what I mean. This bumbling innocence of yours is what always gets you into trouble. What if trusting people means ending up in a situation like today again? If that happens, you'll come to the rescue again, won't you? Well, yeah. Oh boy. What are you giggling about? Okay, I'm writing this down so we can never forget this conversation. Today, Hoshino said. What? Oh boy. Stop that right now. I hate it when you pull out that notebook. And again, what's the design, huh? I said stop writing. Please, at least get a different notebook. We're not elementary school students anymore. You know what? Forget the notebook. I wanted to talk to you about a plan I came up with, Yume. If it works, I think it'll make Abydos at least a little safer. Yume? Yume? Oh boy. Yume. This place. Oh. Right, I got distracted. I'm here to lock up. The Abydos council room. I guess I fell asleep again. I just need to lock up, huh? Is that when Yume disappeared? There's no rush. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely. Ah, she's back again. You. I've been waiting for you, Vice President. For me? Why? I'd like to tell you something. That's so? Okay, go ahead. You're right, I am from the Petless group. But I don't think that should stop me from helping Abydos if I want to. Help Abydos? I'll pay off the school's debt in its entirety. With this gold card. Wait. What? Gold card? Technically, it's my personal credit card. Well, the pet that finances it, but I can sort of use it. Don't you think you're being arrogant, little lady? If you pay off the school's debt with that card, that means you'll own the school from here on out. Is that your angle? What? No, of course not. I just wanted to help. I don't care about owning anything. That's not how it works. You might not have bad intentions, but you're naive. Nepethys finances that card, so it's technically theirs. If you use that, then it'll be Nepethys who paid off our debt. It's not your money just because you're spending it, little lady. Tell me, have you ever lifted a finger in your life? Worked? Done laundry? Wiped a countertop? Well, here's a life lesson for you. Money belongs to the person who earns it, not the privileged little heir who spends it without a care in the world. If you're trying to hand the school over to Nepethys, then sure, pay off our debt with your fancy card. Then, what do? How can I help pay back Abydos' debt? If you really wanted, you could get a job and help make payments, as an Abydos student. Okay, I understand. Just like you, right? Uh-huh. I'll be back before I know it, okay? Once I get a few things sorted out. Oh, and my name isn't Little Lady. It's Nonami. Upperclassman Hoshino. Uh-huh. If you'll excuse me. Oh, boy. Uh-huh. I guess that's how Nonami became a Abydos student. Yume, where are you? Yume, I'm here for you! Yume! Oh boy. Shino? Oh, it's just you. Sorry for waking you up. Are you okay? Middle schoolers shouldn't poke their noses around where they don't belong. This is a high school, you know. I heard someone screaming. And I've officially graduated, so I'm no longer a middle schooler. I've been accepted to the Highlander Railroad Academy, actually. The Industry Academy that's entered into contract to pet this. I think they're processing my paperwork now. Congrats, good for you. And Shu, go enjoy your fancy new school. I wanted to take one last look around the Abydos district before I left. I wasn't trying to stalk you or anything. I was just walking by the school. But then I heard someone screaming, so I came to check. I see. Go have a blast. Enjoy your farewell tour, little lady. I heard the news. The student council president went missing. What's her name, Yume? There have been a lot of rumors that the president was an airhead who struggled at leading the school, but she abandoned the vice president. But I looked into the classified documents. The president isn't missing, but well, I read that the person who provided a witness account. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be prying like this. Talking about it won't change anything. I mean, it's you and me here. Did you give up looking for whatever was in the desert? You persisted, didn't you? Even after the present was found, you continued searching the desert. What were you looking for? Oh, did Yume fucking die? Well, from the way they're saying, it sounds like Yume was killed. After the present was found. So that means she's dead. Alright. So she's not just missing, she's gone. This is the Abydos student council room, correct? Everything is packed away already. But you went through the effort of forcing the sealed door open. I can't help but think you were looking for something. Did you find it? Let's go. Oh, wait for me! It's so dusty. I'm only one person, you know. We don't exactly have a cleaning crew here. Sands ruined the flooring and just about everything else. We were forced into this annex when all the other buildings were mummified by Abydos' desertification. It's not exactly state-of-the-art facilities out here. I've heard the history. It was considered a tragedy when the main building of the Abyss was buried by this desert, seeing as this was once the oldest, most storied district in all of Kobodos. You've done your homework? In the building we used during my first year is long gone at this point. Yes, I believe you joined the school, then had to move out here not too soon after. Maybe a little too much homework. I was interested in history. Despite being an annex, it's still equipped with everything you would need to hold classes. What's this classroom, Hoshino? School festival headquarters. Never saw this in the layout plans or documentation. Oh, could this be for the Oasis Festival? Hold it! Don't just barge into... Oh, look at that. That's a familiar sight. I have a wonderful idea. You could revitalize the school and bring back visitors with fun events like the Oasis Festival. Yep, we could do a cute event like an idol performance. Oh. It's empty. Duh, the Oasis Festival hasn't been around for years. You're absolutely right. I suppose I got a little carried away there. Hey, why are you here? Well, I was thinking of having an idol performance would... No, not here in this room. Why even follow me around, little Nepetus lady? I got things to do, and entertaining a middle schooler wasn't on the agenda. So why are you showing up here with all your questions and ideas? You're already registered and set to go to Highlander, aren't you? I have this feeling deep down that I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I choose Highlander. Aren't they partnered with Nepetus? Sounds like a grand old time for me. Or for you. You're not wrong. I'd like to be treated well, even appointed student council president. Fancy position for a fancy girl, huh? Look, I get it. You got your own situation and worries. But look around you. There's exactly one student here. There's nothing appealing about this sad old ghost town. You got a bright future ahead of you, know what I mean? So take this old-timer's advice, alright? Old-timer? You're not that much older than me, Hoshino. What do you mean, little middle schooler? We're entire grades apart. I technically graduated, though. Same thing. Oh boy. Back to the present. I'll present a brief overview of Highlander Railroad Academy. Time is of the essence right now. The Academy maintains railroads throughout Kobodos. It even personally owns and manages some lines running throughout the city, on top of having several business ventures. It's unique from other academies in that it doesn't necessarily belong to any given district. The railways act as district boards which individual factions manage. All these dots and lines make up different districts, huh? Unique is one way to put it. Yes, and the constant push and pull of power over these railway districts will create a complex political structure, as the Overseer mentioned. The Secretariat and the Security Department that are in charge of maintaining and managing the railways, and the Central Control Center manages the Academy's administrative duties. So we can kind of see it as Highlander Student Council. Exactly, Serica. The twins we had the misfortune of meeting our officers of the CCC. In other words, members of the Student Council. And Asagiri Suo, the Overseer, works with the Board of Directors. Her primary directive is to keep the CCC in check. It would appear Suo wasn't lying when she said she's not necessarily allied with the twins, but again, it's all rather complicated. You tell me. That concludes my briefing on the Highlander Railroad Academy. Huh? Was that a doorbell? We installed it for visitors to use, but it's the first time it's ever actually been rung. Hi. It's us, Highlander CCC. Hello? Hey, car, don't stop ringing the doorbell. We're here, let us in. Oh boy. Roger. Please refer to the Hikari special 1 second 16-hit ding-dong ditch combo. Oh boy. What? Why are they like this? Huh. Speak of the devil. They actually came. Move, officers. Oh boy. Whoa! Wait your turn! No pushing! I'm Asagiri Suo, Highlander Overseer. I apologize for these two idiot... for officers' lack of manners. We're to make good on our promise to the foreclosure task force. If you'll let us in, I assure you we come in peace. What should we do? I don't really want them to break our only doorbells, so let's just let them in. And they probably would, honestly. Trans-Desert Railway. Oh boy. Alright, this will probably be the last episode for this part. Admittance accepted! Victory! Why is it so cramped in here? Where are we supposed to sit? On the ground? Officers, please refrain from touching the other's belongings without permission. Jumping on chairs is the opposite of being still. Sit. Apologies again. Is this the Abdos Foreclosure Task Force Club room we are standing in? Oh boy, this is awkward. Shiroko, whatever you're thinking, hold your horses. I wasn't gonna do anything. Swear. Yes, for the Foreclosure Task Force. Well, he found us. Let's get to it, Highlanders. Is this eatable? Hello, are we guests? Where's our tea? Oh, right. Just a moment. Please don't strain yourselves for their sake. We won't be here for long. Boo! Boo! If you could, for once, properly assess the situation, you would understand that we're not welcome guests here, officers. These agents were willing to stand up against the giant that is Kaiser Corporation to protect their school. Consider this a train engine that could explode at any moment. No. I guess that's one way of putting it. Not that there is anything you need for real concern. I would easily dispose of them if a fight broke out. Deep breaths, Shiroko! Deep breaths! Oh boy. Wasn't going to. Double swear. Yeah, I don't know about that. Why are you acting all innocent? I don't know you're about to blow a fuse. Oops. Let's get to the point, Suo. Came to speak with the Foreclosure Task Force. Yes. Shale Sensei, correct? My apologies for the earlier situation. However, I'm afraid we are not the ones who you will be negotiating with. Area secured. It's safe to proceed. My goodness. Not gonna be so much dust in one place. Yes, how barbaric. I'd rather not stay in this toxic environment any longer than necessary. Let's get indoors. Who are these punks? Please watch your language. These are your creditors, after all. Creditors? Like, our creditors? You brought those sharks here. Let's lower our voices a little bit, Serica. It would appear these are the people who bought out the derivative bonds. I suppose we have no other option to hear them out, but to hear them out. Okay. Excuse me. So this is the Abdos Student Council room. It's even more cramped than I expected. Nice to meet you. We're the private equity fund invested in this business. To you, we're Abdos' new creditors. And I'm the legal representative, speaking on behalf of their interests. Welcome. Who are you people? Wasn't Nepethys the one that bought out the bonds? You don't seem like Nepethys guys to me. You are correct. They did acquire the rights for Abdos Trans-Desert Railway at a rather exorbitant price. However, they couldn't afford such a sum all on their own. They required the funds of many different interested parties. They created a private equity fund to meet their ends. We're their investors. Private equity fund? It's a privately organized investment group, usually made up of a handful of private interested parties. As the young lady says, there are many other investors here besides just us. The Debt Labor Union and Pawnbroker Union here, as well as the Foreclosure and Auction Guild, Gelatin Gummies, Jocko Business, and a bunch of sketchy people. She isn't wrong. I also used to trade stolen goods on the black market myself. We're not the type of people who like to stand out, which is where Nepethys, a legitimate company in good public standing, comes in as the sparkling face of it all. You guys just sound shadier and shadier. I'm sorry, but do you have any proof that you're Abdos' creditors? It's the benefit of both sides to ensure everything's in order. You dare doubt us? How unpleasant. Now, let's all calm down and discuss it like civilized adults. You have my guarantee that these creditors are legitimate. Who is it now? Butler? You know this person, Nonami. Yes, he's an officer in the Nepethys group, as well as the butler who essentially raised me. It's been a while, lady. I'm sorry our greeting had to be under these circumstances. I will explain the situation. We organized a private equity fund to raise money and purchase the bonds. You'll see their names listed on these contracts for our private equity fund. I'll send you a copy, so please feel free to verify. Ah, yes, thank you. With a quick glance, everything they're saying appears to be true. I see here their affiliations and rights to the bonds. As we said, that's proof enough, correct? Yes, thank you for your patience. So they weren't sketchy con artists. Serica, please. As long as we're now on the same page. Moving on. As the creditors of this fund, we came here to discuss a rather important issue with you all. About the Trans-Desert Railway. Yes. Naturally, you students did your homework. You're correct. No point being around the bush. Our goal is to acquire all the rights to the Trans-Desert Railway. Which is why the private equity fund exists. We bought these bonds from Kaiser at a nearly fraudulent prices, also we can acquire the rights to the railway. Those bonds included the rights to the construction of any uncompleted railways. Therefore, the Highlander Academy's earlier actions were breaking the laws. Duh, that's what we've been saying! We have the rights, we get to do what we want. Yuppies, whatever we want. Please don't antagonize them, officers. I'm failing to grasp why you'd want the Trans-Desert Railway to begin with. Please explain, Butler. Why are you doing this? It appears I'm in a bit of an uncomfortable position. I'll handle this then. Young Nepethys lady. I understand the Trans-Desert Railway project is a bit of a sore topic for both Nepethys and Abydos. After all, it single-handedly accelerated this district's downfall. I don't want to hear that from you. You need to tell me what Nepethys is thinking, Butler. It was a dangerous, reckless project to begin with. In fact, building that kind of transportation infrastructure made no sense in this desolate place. Therefore, there were no resources, no trade, not even an economy to speak of in Abydos at that point. It drained Nepethys and Abydos of all the remaining capital, and there was left to rot. If it weren't for that project, after all the pain it caused, you want it back? Why? Why, Butler? What could be the purpose? More pain? More casualties? What is Nepethys thinking? Take a step back, Nonami. Nonami. She mad. Interesting. But we didn't come here to be interrogated. Let's get to the issue in hand. However, before we begin, if you don't mind, I'd like this discussion to move forward with only the involved parties. Would anyone who is not a member of the Abydos Student Council please leave? Alright, let's go. Hey, keep your dirty paws off me! Do we have to? I wanted to play more. I'll take my leave as well. Then who will represent Nepethys? Overseer Sewell will serve as a representative. Excuse me? I see no problem with it. She may be a Highlander student, but she is currently employed by Nepethys. She may be a member of the CCC, but she's also one of ours. I consider her trustworthy. Now then, I have other matters to attend to. What in the world is happening? I believe I asked the Abydos Student Council. To my knowledge, that should only include Takanashi Hoshino. No way, we're members of the Student Council too! As she said, the Foreclosure Task Force is the official Student Council, appointed by our advisor here. Correct, as their teacher, I've approved it. I see. How odd. The paperwork here states that only the person affiliated with this Abydos Student Council is Miss Hoshino. So there's another student council called the Foreclosure Task Force, as you say. That's on me. It's because I'm technically affiliated with both. The Abydos Student Council may hold the official name, but the Foreclosure Task Force has acted as a student council for years now. It's really complicated, but I suppose I can understand. Then please take a look at this. This document happened upon the Highlander Academy's document storage recently. It's a contract written by the previous Abydos Student Council president, Kuchinashi Kuchinashi Yume. Uh-oh. Oh no, what has Yume done? Sales contracts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for this part. Oh lordy. Things are starting to get a little juicy. What has Yume done? Alright. What do you mean? Written by Yume. Yes, it states that Diablo Student Council purchased from Nepethys the rights to use some facilities created during the Trans-Desert Railway project. From Nepethys? When a district falls apart, contracts like these get sold left and right. The Trans-Desert Railway was a joint project by the Diablo Student Council and Nepethys. But technically, the rights belong to the Student Council, who put in the original order for the project. The Student Council sold those rights to Nepethys to repay their debt, and it seems the previous Student President Kuchinashi Yume attempted to repurchase the rights later down the road. Which essentially sums up the contents of the contract. Give me that. Sales contract. Abado Student Council agrees to purchase the rights to Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Nepethys for 1 million yen. Upon signing this contract, the buyer shall pay a contract fee of 10,000 yen. Then the buyer shall be responsible for paying the remaining balance to the seller within the 2-year period specified in this contract. Compensation for the delayed payment for the remaining balance will be signed Abado Student Council President Kuchinashi Yume. It's Yume's handwriting. I know her handwriting anywhere. Precisely. The contract states that the Abado Student Council President purchased Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Nepethys for 1 million yen. When did she do this? And I didn't have a clue? I read and reread every scrap Yume left behind. Every sheet of paper, memo, discarded notes, everything. But this contract. Forget the previous Student Council, but I scorched this desert looking for traces of Yume. I don't understand. That's likely because the contract list has not yet expired. It was a time-based contract, and the originally agreed upon payment has not yet been delivered as of yet. So the contract is still valid currently. Yes, that's correct. The contract has indeed been signed and notarized, but the payment itself has not been delivered 2 years later. No one considered the contract to be much importance after the CEO quit the company. So it was forgotten in the storage room until it was accidentally discovered. Accidentally. I mean, it was kind of an accident. It's created quite the conundrum for us. It would have been best if this contract had stayed buried. This single piece of paper has prevented us from acquiring all the rights to the Trans-Desert Railway, as these affiliated facilities couldn't be included in our purchase. The rights to those facilities currently belong to the Diablo Student Council. And so how would you like to proceed? Do you intend to uphold your end of the contract? Excuse me? You came all this way to ask us that? It's a rather significant matter. We will be holding a general creditors meeting in 2 days' time to discuss the shares of the project, but we can't move forward until this is sorted out. General creditors meeting? Like a big meeting for all the creditors? Correct. All the investors have their private equity fund and we'll gather to discuss our plans moving forward. Now, Hoshino, as a representative of the Diablo Student Council, do you intend to purchase the remaining balance stated in the contract in Nepethys? This is all really sudden. Come barging here to ask us to fulfill a contract we didn't even know about. And furthermore, purchasing those kinds of rights. You said the remaining balance was 1 million yen. We're already swimming in debt. Excellent. That's precisely what we wanted to hear. Who in the right mind would pay 1 million yen to acquire some abandoned scrap metal? To my understanding, your children are already struggling to pay off your current debt. It wouldn't be wise to dig that hole deeper now, would it? I'll take that as confirmation you're no longer interested in upholding your end of the contract. In that case, why don't you just sign right here on this waiver, Hoshino? It's just a little paper that says you'll hand over any rights you have to the private equity fund. Give me a sec here. I'm not all that keen on randomly signing contracts anymore. Stop pressuring my students. Any contract needs to be thoroughly reviewed before it's signed. You might give us time to look everything over first. That's a problem for us. Did we get ahead of ourselves? Regardless of your decision right now, this contract is set to expire in 2 days' time. Just 2 days? In 2 days, it'll be exactly 2 years since the contract was signed. You can check the date for yourself. And once those 2 days are up, it's done and dusted. Which is why we scheduled that general creditors meeting in exactly 2 days. We wanted to get a jump on things, but we can wait 2 days. Let me spell it out for you. We're hosting the Private Equity Fund's General Creditors meeting in 2 days at the Abydos Central Station District office. If you want to keep that contract alive, you'll need to show up to the meeting before noon, state your intentions, and get it notarized. If you can, that is. If we can. 2 days, district office, noon. Don't forget, missed it by email millisecond, the contract is null and void. That was the message we came to deliver. Thank you for your time. Very well then. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Come on, Hound Overseer. Aren't you our escort? Now then. Oh boy. In other words, hell no, forget this. I'm not listening to those scam artists. Serica? They think they can just throw fancy pieces of paper around and demand we give them all this money. Who do they think they are? They're acting like they're royalty over some abandoned scraps of metal. Wait, yeah, why are they making such a big deal over a pile of junk? What are they hiding? Don't look at me like that, Shiroko. You look way too proud of me right now. I agree with everything she said. Even if Sarah can pick up on the suspicious intentions, we know there's something there. Hey, I'm not that gullible. She's right. Our first step is to figure out what secret they're hiding. Yes, I believe so as well. What's buried beneath that failed project? We need to approach things carefully when it comes to contracts. We have time to figure out our game. Yeah, because the last time Hoshino signed a contract, she found herself in a bit of a situation. I remember that. That was the very beginning. Understood. Hoshino. What lies at the heart of this issue is the previous student council president, Kuchinashi Yume. We know this is a sensitive topic, and that's why we've never approached it. But we need a full picture of the situation. So, just what happened while you and Yume served as a student council together? Ayane? Please, Hoshino. We need to know what happened to the Abydos student council. I don't think we can solve this predicament without that. You know it too, don't you? Nonami? That's... I've always wondered why the foreclosure task force operates out of the school festival headquarters rather than the student council room. Then there's the locked classroom on the first floor. Why seal shut a classroom in this abandoned building? That room is the original student council room, isn't it, Hoshino? I have questions too. Why did the previous president sign a contract putting the school in even more debt? Huh? I thought Shiroko would have known these things at least. I never pressed for details. Well, they did wrangle Shiroko off the streets. That's not what happened at all. Wait, everyone, we shouldn't pressure Hoshino like this. When she's ready... Thanks, Nonami, but it's okay. Our old student council prez. She was a walking danger sign, if I'm gonna be honest. She was so naive. Always running headfirst into trouble and getting taken advantage of left and right. And she still managed to graduate somehow? No, she didn't. Yume went missing before she had the chance to graduate. Missing? She went missing? How does that happen? Who knows? She went missing and she was found 33 days later in the Abydos Desert. She was found with her halo destroyed. Her halo? How? An accident, probably. I think she got lost in the desert. Probably? But how? What happened to her? I don't know. What? Weren't you the vice president then? That's... well... It's because I had left 3 days before Yume went missing. So I can't tell you what happened in the 60 hours that before she was lost. It wasn't until later I found out that she went missing. But why she went into that But why she went that deep into the desert? Why she got lost? I don't know. What was she doing? What could have happened? What was she thinking? I hunted down the answers to those questions for a long time. I scoured every last remnant of Yume left on this planet looking for a clue, but nothing. And I was so sure everything would have been written down in that damn notebook. Huh. What notebook? Yume had this silly little notebook she wrote everything down in, even the most inconsequential things. So finding something like that after all that searching, it's suspicious as heck, isn't it? Like, why was his contract aborted halfway? And it suddenly shows up 2 years later after the contract was written. The signed date here by this time Yume was the date. It's Hoshino? Thank you as always, Hoshino. Stay safe, okay? Hoshino? Are you okay? Here, sit in this chair. Oh. This date. The date written in this contract. This date is the exact date Yume went missing. Uh-oh. Who the hell would want to visit some spot in the middle of the desert? Once in your life, stop daydreaming. You know what? Actually, do whatever you want. I don't want it. I don't need it. Forget this student council game. I'm done playing house with you. Hoshino? Wait, Hoshino, come back! I'm going after her. Shiroko, wait! Why are they like this? Should we go after them? It's okay. No one stands a chance of keeping up with Hoshino besides Shiroko anyway. I suppose, but still. Ayana, if this contract was written the day Yume went missing, that could only mean... Yes, President Yume's disappearance in this contract. They could be related. Oh, shit. Oh boy. The body's limits, huh? Things just got real quick. Oh shit. Shiroko, aren't you tired of following me yet? Why don't you just say what you're gonna say? Nope, just following. A high school girl shouldn't be following an old-timer around, you know. Some people would consider that living a hell. Why here, Hoshino? It's an abandoned town. Ah. You get right to the point, huh? This is where I first met Yume. Where you met Yume? Yeah, more or less. I didn't really want to end up here. Hoshino, the life before we met was a mystery to me. No one wants to pressure you, but I think it's time. Oh boy. No one knows what to do. They're all anxious. Does President Yume's death have to do with this situation? Oh, look! Look, there's an evil company's convoy! Why don't you go rob it? You like doing that. Oh boy. Hoshino! You're not getting away! Whoa, Shiroko! For heaven's sake, stop chasing me! Can't you take a hint? I'm waving a bright neon sign that says, I don't want to talk about it. Will you stop running at full speed? If I catch you, you have to tell me. Well, I won't. Just give me some time. Oh boy. Shiroko's not back yet. I just can't wait any longer. I'm gonna contact my butler. You mean from Nepethys? Yes, they may know the truth behind this entire project, and we're out of other options. Are you sure? They seemed uncomfortable when he asked them earlier. It's because I cut ties with my family when I decided to stay in Abydos. I can hardly expect them to think well of me after all these years. I've accepted that consequence. Let's see. I deleted their contacts, but if I remember correctly, you don't need to push yourself too hard, Nonomi. Thank you, Ayane. I lost her. Shiroko? Hoshino? Yes, my train's been insufficient. I regret it now. Don't look so disappointed in yourself, Shiroko. Sarika's right. No one can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. She told me not to worry, and she said you'd see me at school tomorrow. Then I lost sight of her. Tomorrow. Perhaps just a little bit of time is all she needs. Yeah. I'm about to return my call. Miss. It's me. Hello, Butler. I had a feeling you would call. In search of information about the Transit Railway, I presume. Yes. There must be some kind of secret for everyone to be vying for the rights to an abandoned project. Does Nepethys know? Naturally. Please tell me, what is the goal of this private equity fund? What is Nepethys planning? And the contract! We need to know what's happening with the contract signed by our former council president. Well, there's no need to worry pretty ahead about business affairs, miss. That's not... It's for Abydos, Butler. I need to know. Now that I think about it, it's been almost 2 years since you gave me a call. How have you been, miss? Fine, I've been doing fine. Have you reached your card limit yet? I've replaced it with a new one whenever you require. I don't use it very often. Thank you, though. I'm doing fine, Butler, but it's about... I'm quite sure you're fine. Who wouldn't be after dragging their own family through the dirt? If I'm to be frank with you, miss, I find your behavior rather shameless. You condemn us, renounce your very name, and then come calling as soon as it benefits you. That's, well, if you must know, Nepethys, your family is in crisis. Crisis? Yes, we're doing our utmost to navigate what could be the downfall of the company, and the outcome of the general creditors meeting in 2 days will determine our fate. Just what is happening at the meeting? There seems to be so much riding upon it. Are there other Abydos students present currently? The hour grows late. I shall visit Abydos myself tomorrow and we can discuss the details. Ah yes, I will bring a replacement for your gold card, so please bring the one you currently in possession. What? I said that... Well, that was tense. You okay, Nonomi? Don't worry, that was normal. I'm much more concerned about this general creditors meeting. The more we try to turn the pages, the more the plot thickens. I'll do my best to find out more information. Don't you need a break, Ayane? Today was kinda insane. That doesn't matter. I need to... What everyone needs is to get some rest. Sensei? Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. It's not good to push ourselves during such stressful times. Shiroko, Sarika, and Sensei. I'm fine. I don't want to hear it, Shiroko. You can barely keep your eyes open. You need a shower. Sure. Keeping up with Hoshino is a pretty admirable feat, after all. I'll see if I can't find anything back at Shale. I'll come back tomorrow, so wait for me. Okay, understood. That's right. Everyone, let's go home. Meeting dismissed. You okay, Ayane? They're gonna leave us behind. Something feels off. Ayane? Trans-Desert Railway, General Creditors Meeting, Student Council, and the accidentally discovered contract. The date coincided with President Yume's disappearance. It seems like there's a thread connecting all of it that I just can't place. Well, duh. Just thinking about it all makes my head spin again. That's why we need to take a break, and then we'll crack the code together tomorrow. I'm not talking about any secret plots, Sarika. How do I put it? What exactly feels off to you? I guess if I had to describe the thread somehow, it's like someone is deliberately attacking us in all of our most vulnerable spots. Huh? Who would even know stuff like that? Exactly. Someone would have to have more knowledge about Abydos than even we have to pull that off. I'm likely overthinking it all. It always helps me to organize things, so I'll sort through the information and maybe I'll be able to see things more clearly. After all, we're meeting with an officer from Nepethos itself. We need to be prepared. Okay. Don't overwork yourself, Ayane. Yes, then... let's go, Serica. Wait for me, Ayane! Oh boy. This man! Strategy 1. What's done cannot be undone. Sensei is an aberration that bends reality to their will, manipulating outcomes like a puppet master. Then my mandate is to wield that which cannot be bent. Yes, what's done cannot be undone. What cannot be changed will not be changed. Creepy man. Sensei's weakness is the past, so the past is what I will use. This is the entrance ceremony. Now, Sensei. For you, 4 strategies I have prepared. With my weapons, I'll emerge victorious in this push and pull of wills. The first, in motion. The second creeps ever closer to you. Will 2 suffice, or shall you push me to the edge? Ah, yes. Show me your weakness. Your obstacles. You guys a fucking freak of nature. Arona, Plana. Arna. Arona? Ah, there they are. Yes, Sensei. On standby for your orders. I'm going to need to pull an all-nighter. But I have to get back to Abydos in the morning, so I need you to wake me up if I do fall asleep. Are you sure about that? Will you be okay, Sensei? Well, if you say so, but try to take a nap if you can. Rest is super important. Affirmative, I'll not fail my directive. Also, has there been any movement for Gematria? Oh, we're suspecting Gematria. We already know. I haven't heard that name in a while. I haven't seen anything since all the red sky stuff. Did something happen, Sensei? No, nothing. He suspects. He suspects. Sensei isn't dumb. We're here. Good morning. Yep. Good morning, Ayane. Serica. Did you not get any rest last night, Nonami? Oh dear, is it that obvious? I suppose I might have drifted off at least a little. Good morning. Shiroko's fine as usual. Nothing. Have you seen Hoshino yet? No, but she said she'd come, so she'll come. Nothing from Sensei either? It may be gathering information still. Sensei promised though. Maybe they meant later today? But with the meeting tomorrow, we need as much time as we can get. Oh wait, Arna fell asleep. Arna? Plana, what's wrong? It's morning! We have to wake up Sensei! Negative, Sensei did not fall asleep. Phew, what a relief. I thought I messed up. Wait, actually not! I told him to at least take a nap! Question. Arna, are there alterations being done to Shell's gas systems? I mean, I don't think so, but we don't really handle that kind of stuff. Why? Report. I have detected unusual activity in the gas pipes. That's not good. What activities? Is this confusion? I have never experienced this. The gas pipes to be changing for no reason. I feel a foreign hand is reaching into this world, changing things. It is an alien feeling. Alien? Hold on. Sensei! Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Gas explosion. Strategy 2. One who makes miracles, who bends reality. I mean, they are slaves to the body's limits. The almighty sensei had pried open the savior's weakness. Oh boy, it's freaking nature. Oh boy. Oh, I knew it though. I knew that was gonna be the cutoff point. Fuck me. God, I knew it. I was suspecting that was gonna be the cutoff point. Oh, fuck. Oh, what a way to cut it off right there. Oh, are you serious? Fuck me. I swear this game has a knack for making cutoff points and massive cliffhangers. Oh, shit. God fucking damn it. Alright, God. There's only 7 episodes though? I was expecting like 10. That's not very... Jesus, man. Oh, I have absolutely no idea when the next story bits are gonna come out. I think they're coming out next couple weeks. Fuck. Alright, gas explosion. That's not good. I guess that explains that. From the opening screens. Because it shows a picture of Shell's building blowing up. God damn it. Alright. Fuck me. Alright. I mean, we're at 27 minutes. I might just throw this into the. I might just throw this into the previous recording. I might just. So this will probably just one. This is probably gonna be one big video, because otherwise this part would only include episode 6 and 7. Because I was expecting a little bit more. Oh fuck. Okay. What a cliffhanger! I hate cliffhangers. Pisses me off. God. Alright. So I guess that's gonna be it. Man. I swear, this game. But I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Again, I have absolutely no idea when the next phase of story quests or story missions are gonna be coming out. Hopefully they come out not too long from now, because I want to know what happens. So yeah, I mean this came out literally like a week and a half ago at this point, maybe 2 weeks. So the chapter 3 story is fairly recent, so I expect a bit of a wait for the second half. They did have a roadmap, but I don't know how to find that roadmap anymore. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. When we come back, we will figure out what's going on. We'll find out if Sensei survived the gas explosion. I mean, I know we will, but we'll see what happens as a result of this creditor meeting, contracts, whole mystery behind Yume. We'll find out what happens next time. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.